Hello, everybody. Welcome to a whole new episode of A Weekend to Remember. And today we got my boy, the young All American, Justin Foley.
And we got the young superstar, Brendan Cotman.
Bro, if he was good to be back on my boy, you did. But
Yes,
man,
sir.
let's hop right into it, man. Bro, what was your takeaways from college football Saturday, my boy?
Man, first of all, I want to give a big shout out to Tim Tebow
Okay.
because he said that it was going to be a close game. Even though they was getting blown out by Bama, even
Mm-hmm.
though they was getting blown out by Bama,
Yeah.
he said the humidity
Mm-hmm.
in Florida was going to affect the game. But they were getting blown out. They came back. They should have won the game. I
Mm-hmm.
I didn't see the game. I just really heard about it. I read. I saw a few highlights and stuff. But
Bro, I watched the game, bro. I'm
dang,
not gonna lie, my takeaway from the Alabama game, I feel as if AR, my boy AR-15, if he was playing, I feel like they would have got the dub. I'm not gonna lie to
dang.
you. And it's not because the quarterback they have right now, he's not a bad quarterback, like he's good, but the offense runs better when AR-15 is on the field, you know.
Mm,
It
yeah,
kind of
that's true.
reminds me of like when Kelly Bryant, when he was at Clemson and Trevor Lawrence was a freshman. Like Dabo Sweeney was trying to give Kelly like the reps and this and that, and try to uh, be like cool, not necessarily cool, but like, all right, he's a senior, he's earned it, he's been here so long, this and the program. All right, we're gonna give it to him. Let him do what he's gonna do. Unless he plays extremely terrible, we're gonna take him out. But if he's not playing terrible, we let him play. And
Mm,
but Trevor Lawrence was so great. Trevor Lawrence was a prodigy. You feel me? And it's like some talent is just undeniable. So eventually, Trevor got in the spot. They gave Trevor the starting spot, and after that, Kelly Bryant he left. He transferred to another school. And it's like, man, it's just a repeat of that situation, bro.
yeah, that's crazy, bro. Like even you were saying like about Trevor Lawrence, like it's man, he's probably the last of them all with that type of talent, you know. But it's crazy because I feel like if you're Alabama, you have to know like every game is going to be tough because they're like they're like the New England Patriots
Mm-hmm.
of college football. You know, everybody wants to beat them.
Respect.
Everybody
That's
wants to beat them.
respect.
You know? That's just that's just the way everybody in college football like wants to beat Bama. Like,
Yeah.
and even if you're playing like an unranked school, like the game is just going to be tough just because like it's Alabama. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So um, it's just crazy, bro. Like when you think about how dominant a college football program is,
Yeah.
and then you get to see like you got it's it's too many players in my mind that you can name that's NFL starters or that
Yeah.
were NFL starters that came from Alabama, which is
And,
wow,
and Alabama has been so dominant for so long. Probably
so
since like
long, very long.
since like what our eighth grade, seventh grade year of middle school, like seventh, eighth grade, you know. And
We
now
college
it's
graduates.
2020. Yeah, like we graduated, we 2 years removed from college. Like, come on, man. And Alabama is still doing their thing. So hey,
Yeah.
I respect it, but I'm looking forward to see what they do against Georgia when they play Georgia,
Ooh,
because Georgia
that's
has the best defense in the country. So
that's
the only question is will their offense be able to put up points?
when was the last time they had a good quarterback, Georgia? I mean, like, I wouldn't even say like Was it Jake Fromm that played for, or was that, or did he play for Georgia? On the Gators, who was the quarterback for Georgia last year?
I forgot his name. I really did. Let me see. Matter of fact, hey, we got Google. You feel me? Let me look it up and see. Aaron Murray. That's the last one I really remember. He was nice. I actually liked him.
Who?
Aaron Murray.
Oh, okay.
He was the
But
team that he was on Georgia when they beat LSU. And they had Matt Stenzenberger. I forgot how to pronounce his name.
well,
But
well,
yeah.
it's gonna be a lot of that. This defense this year, man. A lot of them gonna be in the draft, boy. Woo!
Bro, that Georgia
They deep.
defense is scary, bro.
Yeah, it is, bro.
They
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 had
Mhm.
they played Clemson already this year, right? Or was that
Yep.
no?
They play
They had
Clemson.
six. They had 6 sacks in one game, bro, against Clemson.
Yeah, that was crazy. That was crazy.
Uh,
And Clemson didn't even score a touchdown that game.
Dang, you
Mm-hmm.
serious? They didn't score. I thought,
No,
bro,
no.
that is
Score was like
wild.
10-3. 10-3.
Oh yeah, I forgot it was a low scoring game, bro. That's wild.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was crazy, bro. But bro, what do you think about Ohio State, man? You see that
Uh,
game?
I didn't even get to see that. Who did they play? Remind me who they played.
They played Tulane, bro.
Did they lose or was it close?
It was just a close game, bro. Throughout like damn it's like the last like quarter. But it was still close. They only won by like 20 or something like that. But it's like, bro, the way they was playing, the way defense is playing, I feel like this
Uh,
is the worst Ohio State team since it's been a while. I feel like their weakness is not because the offense is terrible, it's just the fact that all their quarterback is young and their defense for some reason just isn't like performing really. They can't stop nobody, and it's surprising to see. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm kind of surprised.
Man, it takes like I'm not sure how many players from Ohio State, but obviously the one that stands out is Justin Fields that
Mm-hmm.
just got drafted. I'm not sure how many players from Ohio State, but yeah, I feel like they kind of been downplaying this year. They haven't been, the because when you think like when you Big Ten teams in general, bro, like
Mm-hmm.
when you think about like Ohio State and Penn State, you just think like not so much of dominance, but they should be like dominating
Yeah,
like
little
the
small,
smaller schools, you know.
bro. Penn State, bro. I'm telling you, Penn State.
They
They
coming
on,
up, bro.
they on to something. They really on
Yeah,
to
bro.
something.
Yeah, they're always exciting to watch, bro. And they just like I feel like Penn State is not talked about enough, you
Yeah,
know. And they have a really really good fan base too, bro.
bro. Let me tell you,
So,
it's another squad people sleeping on.
ooh.
Iowa, the Hawkeyes.
What? Really?
Yeah, bro, really, bro. I've been watching them, bro. Like they legit, like they got a nice defense, and then like their running game is really good and consistent as always. But they find creative ways to get that running back the ball, and then they got this white. I don't want to just say white. But they had this receiver named Charlie Jones. That boy he a boy. Like that man
Really?
Omar, he's nice, bro. He got moves too, bro. Like he's
Wow.
nice, bro. I'm telling you. I'm telling you,
Man, this is
that boy is nice.
I feel like this um the rest of this year, like it's been
Mhm.
crazy comebacks, it's been crazy it's like man, it's just great to see, bro. Like just sports in general just being back
Yeah,
up, bro. Seeing a college fan, seeing a student section at like college games, bro. Like it's no like that's one of the best feelings, bro. Like just being able uh to come back after this year without
yeah.
having any fans, bro. Like the fans and
Mhm.
the students make the game. You know what
Respect,
I mean?
bro. It was a beautiful scene seeing that Wisconsin versus Penn State game, and then even like yesterday seeing the Penn State whiteout game, bro. Like everybody wearing white, like it was just dope, And they had a great game too against Auburn. It was a great game. They beat
Oh
them
yeah,
too.
man. Yeah, that is crazy, bro. And one thing I want to say is the first week of college football, like a lot of the big teams didn't score till after halftime.
Yeah, yeah.
Bro, like it was very low scoring games. I was like, dang, they didn't it's only like 10-3 or is it 0-0?
Mm-hmm.
It's I feel like it's a lot better maybe defenses this year.
Yeah,
I don't know what it was week one. Maybe it was just like, new players coming in. A lot of players got drafted, but like
yeah.
it just seemed like nobody's was really scoring as big,
You know,
week
tell you
one.
something like I noticed though, it's like more of like, especially like speaking back like on week one, like the first week of the season, like a lot of teams getting used to playing again because a lot of these teams haven't played in a year and some change, almost 2 years, you know.
Yeah,
So they're
that's
getting
true,
back used to going against other squads, going against other teams and stuff, you know.
man. Is how do you feel about UIU football right now? Like, what's their record? Hey,
Man,
hey,
I was not ready for that question, my boy.
hey, I'm
Oh no,
sorry, bro. I
no,
gotta
you
put you
good?
on the
Hey,
hot seat right now, bro.
hey,
I gotta put you on the hot seat, bro.
just you asking a real question, my boy. Man, it's tough, but man, I think it's cool that they have like a starting black quarterback. I think that's dope, you know. So I feel like that's pretty cool. And then it's like, man, like man, I feel like they're especially I know like that defense, like defensive line is scary. That defensive
Yeah,
line
yeah,
is something
I'm
nice.
sure. Yeah,
That
for
defensive
sure.
line is something nice. I must say, yeah, they like that, you know. Man, I know TP. He's doing the best he can, you know, and he probably thinks he could probably play better, you know. Uh, I'm just looking forward to seeing what they do, you know. And it's like a lot of like their the thing is like with the run game, like cause I haven't seen like them like from the games I've watched, I haven't seen them consistently dominate the line of scrimmage.
Mm,
You know,
that's that.
and
That's
I feel like
huge.
if they did that, I feel like that made the games a lot easier for them, and like I feel like they have a better chance of winning. You know,
Yeah, 'cause when there's holes, there's like it's so many. That's basically yardage, man. Like
especially
you
like
can,
with a young quarterback starting, he's facing a lot of pressure. He's dealing with a lot of pressure. That's tough to ask out of any quarterback, but let alone a young starting quarterback. You know.
oh yeah, for sure. It's like getting like just getting like the jitters out. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
for me, if I was a rookie quarterback starting in a college game, like I just you even when I was like wrestling still, bro, like you just get
Mhm.
those like butterflies in your stomach, bro. Like
Oh, yeah.
it doesn't go away no matter
Hmm.
how old, no matter how young, bro. Like you can been in a game for over 20 years, bro. Like you still get them, bro.
That's
It's
facts. That's facts.
so like you were saying, bro, like having because I've seen the quarterback, like he's cool.
Hmm.
It's just he's making like rookie mistakes, I would say.
And
Like
he's still learning. You know,
developing as a
it's
quarterback.
gonna be a process because he's still adapting to playing on a college level. You know, so I feel like eventually, like they should be decent eventually. You know, whenever it eventually is. You know, and it's like I got a lot of respect for those guys that's in the locker room. You know, because I know they're not just mellowing it in. You know, they're giving it the best, and whatever happens is happening. You know. But
Yeah,
I
for
must
sure.
say that boy Eric Hansen, he doing his thing.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Hey, did they win this past Saturday or did they lose?
Uh, nah,
I didn't even.
they lost.
Dang
They lost,
man.
bro. It was
Okay.
tough. It was tough, bro. I didn't watch I didn't get to watch the full game. I just saw the final score. You know, it is what it is.
Yeah.
They took one
So
on the chin.
as a former receiver at the UIU, and you had to remember the playbook and stuff. If
Hmm.
you were offered the head coach for the UIU football team, what type of offensive scheme would you run to make or I would say like, how would you turn the football program around? Like as in like calling like the plays and stuff. What do you think uh, would be the best like offense scheme? Because we already know the defense is going to do their thing, but like, what
Yeah.
type of offensive scheme would you have for the UIU football team?
I feel like the plays that current is Coach Kerman is calling now, I feel like they're not bad plays. You know, he's not calling a bad offense. It's just the offensive line needs to just be like more dominant. That's all. You know,
Oh,
I feel like if they control the line of scrimmage more, I feel like everything else would just flow. You know, and they'd just be off to like a better start and stuff. You know, I feel like they perform way better. You know, I feel like they'll really be able to get like their playmakers the ball. You know, like Steve and especially like DJ. You know, they
I,
they
I,
they, they have receivers that can really ball. Especially like Steve and DJ, they can really ball. Like they're legit nice. They're not no scrubs. You know?
oh yeah, man. I'm already knowing because I remember you was telling me about them last year, and I've seen him play too. But I've seen I've seen UIU most successful on offense when they did screens, pull the linemen, have them
Yeah.
take out the corners, had the
Mhm.
little speed dude run up the sideline,
He
man.
said do a speed dude.
I don't know their names, bro. Like, but like,
Trey
bro,
was nice. Braylon was nice.
I
Brandon
remember
was.
Trey. He used to return kicks, right?
Mm-hmm.
You talk about that, Trey?
Yeah.
Man,
Trey was nice. Braylon, he was nice. Who? Brandon
Braylon.
was good with screens. He was pretty solid.
If Braylon was bigger, bro, he would have been like he was just tiny.
Mm-hmm. But he had that down south speed, bro. And he had some moves too.
Man, yeah. I like watching him play though. He was just one of those type of plays that was like that kind of had like some spice to him, you know what I mean? Had some
Mm-hmm.
like that playmaker type.
Yeah, that confidence, you know. He expressed his confidence in how he felt on the field. Like you knew how he felt.
Ooh,
Mm-hmm.
tough player to play against. But
Yes,
man, what
sir.
you thinking about these football games this last 2 weeks, man? Like
That
I
was the
want to start
NFL or college?
NFL.
Bro,
I want to.
dog. We got to talk about that Thursday night game, bro. We got to talk about that, bro. With the Giants
Oh,
and the Washington team or whatever. I don't know their official
hey,
name, but Washington,
hey,
yeah.
hey, Chase Young told us about Taylor Heineke last year, bro.
Hmm.
Like that dude, like
I thought Taylor was decent, bro, but he did his thing for sure.
yeah, for sure. And it's like, and the difference is like not you don't see a lot of quarterbacks. It's only a very hand-picked few quarterbacks
Mhm.
that are like backups and come in and play with that type of confidence on the
Yeah.
prime. Because Thursday night games, what is that prime? Is that prime time? Whatever they
He could
call
have
it.
easily just folded, you know.
Yeah, for sure.
Mhm.
That's a huge game, you know. And
Yeah.
man, he that game was crazy.
Hmm.
Man.
Bro, I can even
I,
say that what's the name played pretty decent too. Daniel Jones. I'm not even a Daniel Jones fan. You know, I'm not
I'm
even
not
a
either.
Giants fan, but I must say, like, he was doing his thing. He almost had them a game winner, but the receiver just happened to drop the ball. You know?
Oh yeah, that was a man.
Yeah, yeah.
That was a
So,
beautiful Brandon.
and he got
It
hit
is.
too as he was throwing it. That's the wild part.
You said what?
I said he got hit as he was throwing it too.
Dang, bro. And the thing is, it's like that's like a receiver's dream. Well, you're a receiver, so you already know. Like
Yeah,
when a quarterback just puts it
on the money.
perfectly
Hmm.
on the money and you're wide open,
Hmm.
like,
Yeah.
and you drop the ball, like,
Hmm. It's just
man, I'm
like
not
that's when you need to concentrate the most to make sure you catch it. But it's like
right.
those it happens so quickly, you know, especially if you're not so locked in, bro. Like these plays only take about 7 seconds. Anywhere between 7 to 5 seconds, you know.
Do you think he should have tried to catch with his body instead of his hands? Just to
I don't feel like I don't know. Cause like he was running to catch to get underneath it, you know.
oh, okay, I see what you but it was good enough to like lead him
He
to
led him. Daniel led him for sure, you know, but that's that brief moment of like that of not concentrating, locking in, and tracking the ball. It
mm,
happens, you know.
mm.
You got to look at thing as cliche as it is. As Coach said, you got to look it in. Got to.
man. And I want to give a lot of credit to Ron Rivera, man. He's doing a great job
Mm-hmm.
um, coaching them. Like they made it to the playoffs last year. They were
Mm-hmm.
what is they were one. They're 1-1 right now. I mean, but like
Yeah.
from where they used to be, they're
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
they a whole lot better now.
They had some rough times after Kirk Cousins left. They had some
Mm,
rough times. For real, for real.
yeah, Kirk Cousins. Back in the day, he was pretty.
He was solid. He was solid.
Yeah, he was solid for them. Yeah, he
Mm-hmm.
wasn't. He wasn't bad. He wasn't a scrub, but I mean,
Mm-hmm.
like I forgot he played for them, bro.
Yeah.
Dang.
Mm-hmm. Bro, what do you think about like some of the games from earlier today? Your boy Justin Fields, he got some tick, man.
I wasn't expecting him to throw like 300 yards, 400 yards because like Matt Nagy hasn't really been playing him like that. So it's
Mm-hmm.
like when he first came in, like I mean, he threw an interception, but like the passes that he did throw,
Yeah.
like the receivers were dropping them.
I saw that
Like
pass to Mooney. That was a nice that deep cross route. Yeah.
yeah, and then Allen Robinson dropped a touchdown pass.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
I was
I,
like,
I, I was surprised that Allen dropped it. You know.
yeah, Allen never drops passes. So I was
Mm-hmm.
like, and the thing is just like I believe he deserves to start,
Mm-hmm.
but I know Fields can be better than he was today, but I'm not
Okay.
expecting him to be great right away because he's a
Okay.
rookie,
I
you
feel
know.
yeah. It's a
But
learning curve.
yeah, it's a learning curve, and it's just like it's like Matt Nagy and Ryan Pace, like their job, like to me, their job should still be on the line, just off the fact because, bro, I read this thing and it
Well,
said the Chicago Bears offense rankings has
mm,
been in the 20s the last 3 seasons since 2018, bro.
I'm not surprised just off the fact who was their quarterback, Mitchell Trubisky.
Oh yeah,
So I'm
it
not really surprised by that. I thought it'd be worse, to be honest.
it
I ain't gonna throw Mitch all the way underneath the bus, but I thought it'd be worse than that.
bro. And as a bro, this is why I always thought it was a race thing, just off the
Mm-hmm.
fact because okay, you got a quarterback.
Mm-hmm.
2017, you already know where I'm going. You got a quarterback who's only played 16 games
Mm-hmm.
of just his senior year, maybe less.
Mm-hmm.
You got Deshaun Watson and Patrick Mahomes.
Not
And
even Patrick Mahomes, because like a lot of people didn't know what Patrick Mahomes was gonna be. Nobody could have predicted Patrick Mahomes was gonna be this nice.
no,
But
I just knew
Deshaun
he had a
Watson,
cannon.
yeah, like Deshaun Watson, he literally just he's shown and proved that he's legit nice. Even though he's going through his off the field stuff right now, nobody could have predicted that either. But in 2017, coming off that national championship, his performance against Alabama, both years he played pretty good. Come on now.
Man, if the Bears would have got him, man, if 2018 the Bears would have won the Super Bowl, if the Bears had Deshaun Watson,
Man,
if
I
they
wouldn't be
had Deshaun
surprised if
Watson,
that would have happened. Yeah.
woo,
Mhm. Bro, somewhere else in another in a universe, the Bears picked Deshaun Watson, they won the Super Bowl. Somewhere else. Somewhere else in a multiverse.
Brandon,
Mhm.
why is it so hard being just like the Chicago culture? You know how like the Chicago culture of sports is just so legendary. So
Mhm.
when they lose, I don't even get mad. Like it's just how the Bears lose. They lose so dumps. It's like boneheaded mistakes sometimes. You know what I
Oh
mean?
yeah,
Like
for sure.
it's
It's crazy.
man. And
It's crazy.
I was only about like four. I think like 6 years old last time they was even in the Super Bowl. So like,
Yeah, that was 05, 06.
yeah, that's when the White Sox were like
Mhm.
that's when
Nice.
they won the World Series around that time.
Yo, the White Sox are back, my boy. They they
Oh
they,
yeah,
they doing their thing. You know, I've been watching, but sadly, the Cubs fell completely off.
But
Cause
who is
bro,
your
think about this, bro. The Cubs went from being first in their division to being they're in fourth in the same year, and it's within the same season. They traded my boy Javier. They traded Chris Bryant. And they traded Rizzo.
all in the same day?
Come on now.
In the same day, bro.
Come on now.
One day they got rid of all three of them. I was
Mhm.
like,
Mm-hmm.
I just didn't even have no words, bro. Like,
And they let go of
it,
Kimball too. And Kimball play for the Sox now.
you
And they
said
let go
who?
another Kimball. He's a pitcher that we doing a squad. He be doing a squad joint. He be down here with it. He like
Oh,
pitch.
that dude.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they let him go, bro. They traded him, but now he play for the White Sox now. And they traded another pitcher that played for the White Sox now too.
Bro, you hurt my heart so much, bro. Like the Cubs and the White Sox were both first in their division like a few months
Yep.
ago.
Yep. Like midway through the season. White Sox kept at it too. You feel me? I'm looking
Yeah.
forward to seeing what they're gonna do like this October. You know, I may mess around and go to a couple of games. Who knows? Especially if they go to the World Series. If they go to the World Series, I'm for sure going to a game. Me and my boy Ray was talking about that.
Bro, speaking of games, bro, guess which game I'm going to this year, bro?
Subo?
No, I'm going to the Bears versus the Raiders. The Bears coming to the Raider Stadium this year.
Wow. Oh, that's gonna be interesting. Khalil Mack versus John Gruden again.
Yeah, and then the Raiders are good this year. So,
Yeah, they're pretty solid. They beat the Steelers earlier.
man,
What you think about like the Raiders style of play?
I think you know what? I think they're like this game. They looked a lot more sharp. Like obviously the last game was kind of sloppy, but like they play. You know, you got to give credit when credit is due. The offensive scheme looks a lot better. They're really getting Henry Ruggs more involved
Okay.
as they should, because that dude is a speedy receiver.
Speed
So
stuff.
yeah, and Derek Carr is obviously he's playing out of his mind right now. Like he threw for over 300 yards and threw like 2 touchdown passes.
Yeah.
But I think the Raiders are who they like you said. I think they who they are. Like they're they're a lot better than they were last year. I think
Okay.
the offensive scheme is better. The defense is playing out of their mind, so they can mess around and do some
Do you
damage. I
think
mean,
they
it's only 2
may
games.
sustain it throughout the whole season? What you thinking?
I don't know. Josh Jacobs is out right now, so
Yeah.
if they don't got him, if you don't got a good running game and you're forcing like it's just like with Baltimore, like 2 of their top running backs is out. So now it's like it's kinda tough when you can't really run the ball like that. You don't got your like best running back. You feel me? It's like having the Bears not without David Montgomery.
Yeah.
I mean, like it's tough, man. So
That's true. That's true.
Pittsburgh is still Pittsburgh, like
Yeah.
with Ben Roethlisberger. Like
Mm-hmm.
they're nothing special to me.
And then it's solid. They're solid. You know. They're
Yeah,
average. When I tell you something that's crazy though, the Steelers have the best front seven in the NFL, but that boy T.J. Watt, he messed up his groin early in the game. But I ain't gonna lie, that first quarter he was being a havoc in that backfield.
TJ, bro, TJ Watt, Joey Bosa, bro. It's some scary defensive ends in the
Yeah, some
NFL,
nice
bro.
pass rushes, man. Mm-hmm.
Bro, do you see the Cardinals defensive line, bro?
It's nasty. I already knew about Chandler Jones. I've been knew about how. Then of course they got J.J. Watt, so that goes without saying.
I'm really happy that like I want to talk about the Texans for a second. Like
Talk about it. Talk about it.
Andre Johnson was even on I Am Athlete and
Mm-hmm.
was talking about how like bad the organization was just as a whole. Like
Mm-hmm.
it was just crazy. Like and he's a quiet dude, so when he was really opening up and
Yeah.
speaking about like how like bad the organization was, and then like You see J.J. Watt leave. You see the
Yeah.
thing with Deshaun Watson. Like,
Mm-hmm.
it's, and this is a team that should have went to the Super Bowl and won. Um, was it like 2 years ago? I would say.
It's been a few times where you hear certain players speak out and like, okay, it's something to this. They're not just saying it's just to say it. You know,
Right. Oh yeah,
like
for
D
sure.
Hop, Andre. I've heard Arian Foster say something. So it's like they're not just doing it just to do it. Like there's something to what they're saying.
Yeah, I just wouldn't want to play for that organization. Like,
Mhm.
now, if you're a player,
Mhm.
like, which is the best team for like a good environment to be in, or do you think it's more about like who's like the team leader of the team to be around? Like, who do you think will be like if you're being drafted, no matter
Mhm.
what position, what's the best team that can provide
To
some
get
like growth?
drafted too,
Yeah,
uh, I feel like I feel like it kind of depends like on the position you play. You know,
yeah.
but from the outside looking in, I think the Ravens is a good organization. I think the
Mm,
Chiefs. It's basically like the consistent winners, the playoff contenders, the consistent playoff contenders. Super Bowl contenders.
yeah,
I feel
that's
like those
that's
are the
true.
best ones. But like besides those, like I can't think of any because there's a reason why those teams that aren't contenders and stuff. There's a reason why they're performing so poorly on the field.
Mm,
So it's something there with their leadership, organization, or something.
yeah, and the coach too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it all ties in. But yeah, bro. But what's some other football games you didn't peep today so far, man?
Hold on, I'm looking right now. Let me see. Uh, NFL football. I'm about to look up these scores right now.
Mhm. Bro, did
Boom.
you watch any UFC fight last night, man?
Oh, bro, I'm glad you mentioned that, bro, because it was on the back of my mind. Then we can go back to football, bro.
Mm-hmm.
My guy Montel,
Yeah.
I grew up with him, bro. He, bro,
Well,
he scored the most knockdowns in a UFC fight. He scored
word.
4 knockdowns.
Okay. Okay. Give him a shout out. Yeah, give him a shout out. Give him a little
Yeah,
message.
shout out to Montel Quick Jackson, bro. He's 6'1" at 135, bro.
Oh wow.
He's like the biggest. He's 11-2.
Mm-hmm.
He should be ranked, and this is me personally. I feel like Dana robbed him out of that the bonus fight. I think he should have. I think my guy should have got it, but it was some other
What?
ones that were good. But
Okay.
I
Okay.
still think he should have got the 50 G's though.
Okay. What were some of your biggest takeaways from the fights last night? Man? Let me hear 'em. Let the people hear 'em.
Um, I just think a lot of people are afraid of. A lot of people are going away from like wrestling. You know what I mean?
Mm.
I think that's a really big thing. A lot of people want to try to get like these like big knockouts to get the big money. That's cool, but like if you're trying to do that and then you get knocked out, like that's
Yeah.
you're less away from like whatever you're trying to accomplish. Like if you're trying to be
Mm-hmm.
ranked, you're trying to chase the title. Like you
Yeah.
see a lot of more guys that try to brawl, not just try to fight. Instead of
Mm-hmm.
like wrestling's really you're starting to see more. It's kind of going away a little bit. Like people are really
Okay.
just trying to knock each other out, which is cool. But like
Mm-hmm.
I would say, like I said, the big takeaway is like a lot of fighters are going away from wrestling. Like that's one of the main things that you need. And if you even listen to Joe Rogan podcast, he
Mm-hmm.
even talks about like how crucial it is for like to have wrestling.
Okay.
He just talked about like the different wrestlers that were champions
Mm-hmm.
from the past and that was very successful.
Yeah.
Uh, but you have to, bro. You got to be able to wrestle. If you
Mm-hmm.
can just box, that's just to me. That's just being standard. You know what I mean? Like you gotta be the package. You got to be the whole package deal. So that
So
was
so I got a question. Do you think there's less well-rounded fighters now?
Ooh, that's a good question. I think so. It's right now. I would say the pound for pound, well-rounded fighter. That's a good wrestler that can that has knockout power. That's a good boxing. Is Kamara Usman, who is one of the three Nigerian champions. I don't.
Hmm.
I think you know, but
Yeah, I
it's
know who he
three.
is.
Yeah,
I know
he's
who he
one
is.
of the three
Mhm.
Nigerian champions, which is the most of any continent in UFC history for
Yeah,
three.
country.
Yeah, so but with him, but yeah, you're starting to see a lot of more uh guys who's really trying to get like the knockout. So you see a
Okay.
lot of more guys breathing real hard and like they're
Mm,
not sticking to like they're not trying to be smart. Like
okay.
the only time the only time I really try to knock someone out if it's like it depends how the fight presents itself. You feel
Okay.
me?
Yeah, of course.
If it's a brawler and
Hmm.
you're not a brawler, but you just somehow the fight is like you're bloody, he's bloody, like you
Hmm.
might as well just try to get the 50 G's. But if it's not going like that, then
Yeah,
don't
don't
do it.
force it.
Don't
Don't
force
force
it. Yeah. Let let the fight present itself, be
it. Okay.
yourself. But to answer your question, I want to go away from your question.
Hmm.
I think it's less well-rounded guys. I think it's more guys really trying to get the knockout and really trying to get the bonus. Uh,
Okay.
which is either, I, it's weird. Dana switches it up sometimes. I think the UFC fight nights are 50 G's, and then like the big main cards,
Hmm.
fight at the T-Mobile Arena is 75, I
Okay.
believe.
Okay. Okay.
Sheesh,
Hmm.
75 G's, man.
Uh, so what's some of the best fights, or what do you think was the best fight of last night?
Bro, you gotta look up this dude named Jaquan Buckley.
Hmm.
Uh, this dude looks like I'm trying to think. Imagine a miniature version, a mini Dwayne Rock,
Okay.
Dwayne Johnson.
You said a
Imagine
mini
that.
rock. Okay, he'd be like a mini rock. That's a lot of praise. That's a lot
Yeah,
of praise.
he's black, bro. He had knockout of the year. He's the one. He was the
Oh, wow.
dude that he tried to throw a kick,
Mhm.
and dude caught the kick, and then he threw another one, and dude fell out. If you look it up, you probably seen it before, but like
Yeah,
he had a knockout today.
yeah, was it the one when Ha Davis like, oh, he somebody took some NyQuil?
Oh no, that's not no, that's someone else. But
Okay,
I'm gonna send it to you. But
okay,
uh one of the favorite that was he actually got the fight bonus last night. The dude
okay.
he knocked him out in the third round.
Sheesh. Oh, that's
Yeah,
pressure. That's pressure, bro. Mhm.
just like that, man. It's like one moment you can just you could be winning a fight, bro, and get knocked
Yeah,
out. Isn't that crazy?
yeah, that's why. That's wow.
Bro, like
That's
all
wild.
it takes if you don't got no chin, bro,
Mm-hmm.
if someone just clips you on the chin, bro, like
Yeah,
you can go to sleep.
that's real. That's real, bro. Dog, what's your predictions for this Kansas City Chiefs game versus the Ravens? What you think, man? What you think it's gonna be
Ooh.
like? This is gonna be our last question for you, man. What you think it's gonna be like?
I feel like Lamar is really pissed off, bro, like behind
Mhm.
scenes. So I'm expecting him to ball out, but like I'm
Okay.
not sure if he's running away, like running away from the title because the media, social media put up, oh, it's
Hmm.
Lamar versus Patrick Mahomes
Hmm.
was like the main title for this game, which it is because I
Yeah,
believe it
quarterbacks.
is.
They're gonna do that in general. Whenever two quarterbacks go against each other, it's always the quarterbacks.
Yeah, but it's just like my theory is it's just like how dominant they are. Like,
Hmm.
Lamar is like a better like to me, he's a better runner than Michael Vick, and he's proven that.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah,
and then Patrick Mahomes is like the Stephen Curry of the Kansas City. So
yeah.
it's like when you got those two types of quarterback going against each other, it's like that's like the main
It's like
uh
our generation of Brady versus Manning, versus Peyton.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I got the Kansas City winning like 27-17, something like
Okay.
that.
Okay. I feel
Kansas.
like I would say Kansas City 32, Baltimore 28. And with that 28, I feel like Lamar gonna put up some crazy numbers, bro.
Yeah.
That's
He
why
has a chip on his shoulder for sure, bro.
that's why things gonna happen, man.
I think
So what do I say? Go ahead, say what you gonna say, bro.
no, I don't, bro. Like,
Say it, man. Say it.
bro, this is like I'm gonna go ahead and say this, bro. And it might be a little disrespectful, but like this rival is becoming bigger, and like Chicago and Green Bay, like Baltimore and Pittsburgh. Like I feel like this rival is kind of like I hope it grows more.
You want
'Cause
this Kansas City versus Raiders to be like the next big rivalry?
yeah,
Okay.
because it's like all of their players are like
Mhm.
fast, really, really fast,
They
and
got
like
some of the best players in the league.
oh yeah. So I just hope this. I just hope this like this it grows into like a bigger rival because
Okay.
they always it never disappoints, you know.
Mhm.
But we already know how scary Baltimore's blitz is, but
Yeah.
I wouldn't recommend blitzing Kansas City because Tyreek Hill is always going to be open. That's all I gotta say. And don't go man to man. Never go man to man against the
Okay.
Kansas City Chiefs.
Okay. Okay. I hear you, man. I hear you, man. Do you
Ooh.
have any other predictions or hot takes before we dip off, man?
I just want to say one last thing that like the teams you see how much it impacts when you play better teams because week one all these teams winning and 1-0, but you see week two a lot of these teams are struggling,
Yeah,
and
that's facts.
that tells you sometimes you can't make prediction until 6-8 games in. So um, I don't really have any early predictions right now. Still early in the season, but
Okay.
I'm just excited to see uh, uh, the season go on down the line.
Okay.
17, 16 games left, so we'll see. What
All
about you?
right. Uh, at this moment, I really can't think of any right now. Oh, I got to think about something on a college level. I feel like Ohio State. I feel like Iowa's going to Big Ten.
Ooh.
That's my bold prediction. The
Ooh.
Iowa Hawkeyes are going to win the Big Ten.
Ooh,
Mhm.
that's a bold statement, man. But
That's my bold prediction. You feel me?
man, hey, all I know is if they do that, I'm gonna tag Iowa and you. I'm gonna say my boy called it first.
Come on now. Come on now. But hey, man, that's it from the latest episode of A Weekend to Remember. Don't forget, man, go check out all the other original content that we have from the All American State of Mind YouTube channel. Man, go leave some likes, leave some comments. You feel me?
if y'all, hey, if y'all leave some hard eyes, we'll send you a little DM. No, I'm just playing. I'm just playing.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, cutting up. But for real, man, go leave some likes, go leave some comments, go ahead, subscribe, you know, and if you enjoy this episode, go ahead, go share with some of your friends, you know, and tell some of your friends to share with some of their friends, and that's it. That's how we leave it.
Yes, sir.